Jungleintuitive, and this is a psychic oracle reading. I just, sorry, I'm going to be talking slow because this is a 420 reading, and I haven't done one of these in a long time. If you're new here, this is called Dragon's Den because we just smoke joints, do a little bit more of a thorough, specific reading using my homemade oracles. I know you guys haven't seen this in a long time. Very specific. Already picking up on a very jealous, racist person. They could be of Asian descent and have long hair. They could have either used to be morbidly obese. I don't know why I had to say morbidly, but I don't know. Maybe this person is like disgusted. They have like huge body dysmorphia, and this is someone who used to be overweight but is now really skinny because they smoked meth. They could have like black teeth or gray teeth or teeth that are like gone. Like they could look like a hockey player, but they're really skinny, and they have like rectangular glasses like this. This person could drive like a Toyota Prius or a car that kind of looks like a Prius from the front, but it could be a regular sized sedan. It could be white. It could be gray. Yeah, this person talks way too much shit. They could be a Gemini. They talk way too much shit. They could also own like a mechanic shop or a tattoo shop or a smoke shop, I heard, or like a laundromat or something like that, or their family does. They could be like Chinese for sure. Something like that. They could also have a fake last name. Someone's last name could be Nguyen, but it's not really Nguyen. Someone could also live in LA or Southern California. Yeah, there's something about like talk shit, get hit. Someone could wear like blue or like to wear merch that's from the LA Dodgers. I also heard like what's that other one where there's like an eagle and it's teal? Something like that, like some sort of sports. I heard memorabilia, like they like it signed. Could be a woman that does this too. Yeah, but whoever this man is, this Gemini man, or somebody with like a lot of Gemini in their moon that falls under this kind of look, they could also look like. I heard like the guy who created Reddit. They can look like a little bit like an Asian version of this guy for some reason. You can look him up. There's something about talk shit, get hit. Like this person talked way too much shit. Now there's people looking for them. They talk too much shit online. And there's something about the dark web kind of like interlocking with, I heard, on land like business. Like it's people are starting to leave their rooms and leave their computers behind and take these things mobile and try to kind of be like the video game Watch Dogs, I heard. Something like that, and it's like not really turning out well for them because they actually have to like fight people. Like there's other people that have bigger guns than them, kind of like actual cartels, and these are people that are kind of nerds. Because I was sitting at the bus stop earlier trying to get some food. Oh, that reminds me, I should eat after this. But, or I might eat on the stream, I don't know. But like, maybe that's a reminder for someone watching me that you should probably eat something if you didn't eat something today. Take your meds. Oh shit, me too. Also, take your meds after this reading. Yeah, rush. Because it'll help. If someone takes meds, even if it's like for your stomach or something about like, it'll help you relax. Like, especially if you're forgetting to take, like, I don't know, if you have arthritis and you're watching me, your arthritis medication will help you get more messages from the universe, like a lot more easier. Someone here could refuse to take meds, but maybe you could try one, and it might help you out a lot, whoever's watching right now. I'm not saying like because pills are kind of a lot, it's not good, but like if you're somebody that deals with like let's say anxiety or like legitimate body pains, they're saying that maybe you should look into it. Like and ask them for the smallest dose possible. You might not feel it, it might be a drop in a bucket, but it's like I heard it won't become a dependency, it'll become something that heals you over time. Whoever needed to hear that. Yeah, because you're getting your power back. And sometimes, you know what? When you've been abused for a while and like, dealing with stalking, dealing with harassment, maybe even in the past dealing with like physical abuse. I don't know where I was even going with this, but like you're not in that place anymore. Maybe they want me to say you're not in that place anymore. And these people literally can't touch you because there's something about how they're like a bunch of nerds. Because I was sitting at the bus stop and I saw a bunch of nerds candy on the ground. It's like you're surrounded by a bunch of nerds. They don't actually throw hands. All they do is talk shit on the internet and hire somebody on the dark web to do the stalking. But even those people are kind of nerds. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't want to be disrespecting anyone out there, but the people that interact with these pedophiles or these traffickers or drug traffickers, they're kind of nerdy. Like they're kind of, because I was watching this movie with I don't even know what the fuck their names are. The guy looks like the guy from Hot Rod, but it's not. But it's like, or maybe it is, I don't know. But like the guy from, I don't even know which movie it was, but I was watching it and the guy in the bandana with long hair who looks like he's definitely done drugs before, he just says, "Oh, actually I was never a heroin addict. I've never even touched this stuff." But he said it to be deep. So I don't know like who that has to do with here, but like you're getting your power from someone who like lied about being a drug addict to get people on their side to do things for them because they feel like drug addicts are like all criminals or something. And so they're able to like, some of these people were actual agents, or like I heard CIA, that are able to take drugs or something like that. Because I keep seeing documentaries. Oh, I need to open the. Oh man, I need to open the air. So someone's airing out their secrets. Someone is literally airing out their secrets right now. Someone's name could be Peter, or have like a tattoo of a rabbit, or be the year of the rabbit, like Peter Rabbit. Something about cocaine. Um, yeah, these are like really open ended because sorry, these 420 readings are gonna be very wavy. Sorry guys, are really specific. Someone thought they would be able to come back to this witch's coven. This is the lady from AHS Coven, I think. They could wear fake Balenciaga or wear fake designer shades. This person could have red hair, but maybe they dyed it black, but it used to be red or something like this. This person has really bad anger issues. They thought they could quit this cult, step out, and I heard fall in love with you, and then like step back into this cult. This doesn't have to be a lady, it could even be a man with red hair. For you, whatever the situation is, this is like somebody that stalks you in this group. They could be very pale. This person, like, I don't know, they stepped out to like give information to somebody like in the authorities about this group stalking you or something, and now they're like trying to step back in, but they can't because this lady was burnt at the stake or something like that because she was like, they thought, I don't know, she thought she would be like the supreme or something like that, but she ended up coming back to life towards the end of the show. I haven't watched this in a long time. I feel like Spirit doesn't really want me to remember too much right now and just kind of give the message as it is. Whoever this is, they're an energy vampire. And this person could be a Capricorn, or somebody could be a Capricorn because, like, Mac Miller is a Capricorn, and this song is about how, like, you're kind of, like, whoever this is, they are trying to act like everything is perfect, especially when they're fighting with their partner or something, or having being on the rocks with a partner, and it like really affects them because maybe they're like an extreme empath, but they could be a dark empath and they use their powers for bad, and they're in this group, and this person's like having issues with their partner they never loved in the first place. I heard, wow, but it's like making them emotional, and they're trying to act like they're not emotional. Oh, because they fell. Oh, see, and then they're like crying because it's like they are like and their nose is plugged up like they take some sort of drugs, and they like think about you, whoever this is, because they stepped out of the group to give information and they wanted to go back in and do drugs again and forget about it, and now they have to deal with their like relationship ending. Oh, T, what? Okay, sorry. Spiritual aura. Yeah, this person's trying, like, they're going through like a spiritual awakening. They think they have like a spiritual connection with you, but I'm not so sure about that. I don't know. It wasn't obtained in like the most wholesome means. That's all I'm gonna say. Could be through like extreme spell work, like repeated spell work. Yeah, but you're getting your power back. Because now that you're older and now that you've gained more experience to do with your abilities, especially your psychic abilities, or your psychic abilities could come out in like other things you do, like certain hobbies that you're really good at, or like your abilities come out in ways that you never even knew. You just happen to be good at it. Like you could be a really good singer, you could be really good at your job at like doing things with the computer or something like this, like intuitively knowing certain things. You could even be a gamer, I heard, because I was talking about video games with my friend the other day, and it reminds me of like, I don't know, he's saying something about his friend being a game developer. Like someone watching me could be like autistic, or just neurodivergent in some way, or deal with like certain mental illnesses, but is really talented with like programming, something like that, and this group is going against you or something, or has been trying to hack you, and it's like too many people to keep track of, or this could be a friend of yours. But whoever this is, I don't know, it's somebody in this, it's like a lot of these people in this group almost fall under the same category, but like they're going against you, but maybe they're not anymore because it's like happening to them. They were like used against you. You could even be like me and not really be good with technology at all. Like I'm not, I'm just kind of like whatever with technology. I don't really code or know how any of that shit works. I just use it to Google like how to make mac and cheese or something, these days, and you know, products that I want to get at the store in person, that I want to know if it's in stock at the place so I could see it in person. Yeah, that's such a dad thing, huh? Like, or like, you know, like maybe these are downloads for you, but like I've been looking up tents and like sleeping pads in case I gotta sleep outside someplace, or I want to, you know, I want to camp at the beach. So like somebody could be like camping at the beach right now trying to escape, and they're hiding like a body under the sand too. I heard it's a beach that's like south of where you live, but there's another beach north of where you live where they took that body from. Someone watching me could be on the coast side, or they want to move to the coast side, and all this has already happened there. I think they're hacking my views, but I don't really care. I'm just hoping whoever needs to see this sees this when it comes up. Um, yeah, this is definitely somebody that's kind of like a gamer. They kind of smell really bad. They could be a little overweight and don't take care of their facial hair. Whoever this is, this could be an air sign, honestly. I heard like Cheeto dust. They just have Cheeto dust on their hands. It could be a little, again, something about their weight. Like they could have gained a lot since you last seen this person. This person's a fake feminist. This person goes on Discord or looks like a Discord mod. They could have like really strange style, or be like known to be creepy towards women, I heard, and be really unhealthy, have unhealthy habits, maybe don't shower very often. Um, they could have really odd friends. They could have friends that also hack people but are like pedophiles, something like this. This person could be like of German descent or Scottish descent, I heard, or Irish descent. I also heard Polish. Yeah, one of these people that fall under this category, they're not stalking you anymore. They're trying to get their life together, and they're also trying to hack these people back. But there's a lot of them that are in this energy of milady. It could be like guys that try to get with chicks. Because I was watching Workaholics the other day. These could be like a group of guys that try to get with like women, but then they're like might be secretly gay, and they're not really good at getting with them, and they just spend a lot of time on the computer making jokes about what it would be like to be a woman or something like this, or having boobs. They're currently fighting with their girlfriends over and over again. Like they could smoke a lot of meth and then just like fight with their girlfriends, and this could be like a consistent cycle that happens where they ask them if they're gay and they're not. I don't know whose specific story this is, but it has to be somebody's. These people thought that they had royal ancestors and that's why they had psychic abilities, but they don't. They have criminal ancestors, I heard. They have a lot of like really bad karma that they continued. Um, they could even blame their pedophilia on like their ancestral curses or something, but it's just like, there's people that literally go into therapy after things like that. Like, you don't need to like be like your creepy dad. I heard. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Yeah, these people are taking a lot of over-the-counter medication or trying to make really fake drugs or fake products out of over-the-counter like Benadryl and things, mixing them in, and it's not really working. There's people that want their money back. I heard. Um, they could be like in a lot of pain actually from being like beat up or something and take these over the counter meds. Yeah, you might need to sage your place or light some incense. Yeah, because my nose is like getting plugged up. Um, Hello, thanks for joining me. There's something about how like your environment's being cleansed, like your personal environment's being cleansed from these people. They have like this stank ass Dorito Cheeto dust smell, like this cheese smell that comes off of them. A lot of them could be like really out of shape nowadays, and you don't know it. You haven't seen them. Like this whole time, you could have thought that they were. My voice kind of went into a weird place there. Thought like maybe somebody's from Boston watching me, but there's something about like I don't know why someone says thought like in a weird voice. Thought like I don't know, maybe thoughts like sluts or something like that. I don't know what's going on. Um, it's like this environment. Your environment could stink a lot. Like you could smell these people from miles away because they're like nearby, like using a laptop or something weird like that. I heard they like you could have thought these people were like I don't know, like scary mafia guys with pikes or people that can hire people like that, but really it's a bunch of nerds. You could live in a town that just recently got like a tech startup in it, or like it's like tech based. Like I live in, I don't know, kind of near Santa Clara, and also like near San Francisco, and those are two pretty big places for tech. I would think, or like tech business. I don't, again, like I'm really stupid when it comes to that stuff right now, but like, and I'm really bad with technology, and you could be with like, oh, I'm like stuttering on my words just like I used to. You could be really bad with technology as well. Hey Elizabeth, good to see you. But these people are blocked from social media. These people could have been like reported a lot of times for like spam. I heard like spam account, spam bot. Hold on, I'm gonna open the garage because these people are. My neighbors are trying to gas me. Sorry guys, a lot of interruption, but this is like a classic. This is just like a classic jungle intuitive oracle reading, and that's just sometimes things happen that are actual downloads, like me having to open the door to get some air in here because I do have downstairs neighbors that kind of smoke other things and it gases up my area. you know, it makes it hard to breathe sometimes. So maybe you guys have dealt with that in the past by certain stalkers sent towards you, or you something about the air quality where you live or in a building that you've worked before. It's like becoming noticeable to the police. It could even be taken up by more stinky dudes with computers farting up the air, you know, with no deodorant. And it's like, is there a gas leak? Is there a dead body? And for some of you, it's really just their stanky cult nearby on their technology. They're a technology cult. That's why nothing's hurting you. I also heard something about microchip technology. These people wanted to give you bad publicity, but now they're the ones with bad publicity, especially in their underground group or criminal group. Jump ship, loss of support, disaster. Yeah, people are jumping ship on this plan. There's people packing up their computers, packing up all of their technology, and putting it into duffel bags and just walking out and just being like, we can't go against this divine being anymore. We can't. I heard, I'm gonna use the wrong words probably, but I heard crowdsource hacking somebody. Like I heard it takes like to hack somebody like you, or like the way you move is so unpredictable. They have to have like local people. I don't know how it works, but like be nearby to hack your technology, or like try to see where your next move on your maps is, or if you don't use a lot of technology, just like sent to watch you and like kind of like predict where you're going to go next. And there's people kind of just like packing up their technology. I heard packing up their spying technology and just like leaving the country. I heard these people don't have a lot of help anymore. Yeah, somebody could be Vietnamese or be from San Jose, California, or someplace that's called Union City, Fremont, San Lorenzo. So there could be a Hesperian Boulevard, Burdette Drive nearby or something. There could be a white road in your town wherever this is happening, where people are jumping ship, or where a lot of the people that work for them came from. This is a laundromat, so again, something about a laundromat or money laundering. These people could be Vietnamese because this is Lee Laundromat. That's a Viet company. Something about Lee's supermarket as well. Something about a bakery or a fake bakery, fake products. Somebody just said, whoa. Triangle Kush. Someone could smoke weed. I mean, obviously, if you're here for this reading, this is a 420 reading. This is where we kind of consume weed together and do readings. I might stop in the middle at some points and do it, just like I used to. But there's something about a love triangle that happened here in the past, or it's happening right now with these people, and you're one of the points in the triangle you don't understand and you don't know it. And that could be why some of these hackers or some of these nerds are having fights. They used to have sex parties or something like this, especially with celebrities, because they make enough money, or they coded enough to make a lot of money to even hire them to come over, or some people that look like them. But there's something about how they're all out of shape now. They're literally all look like they've been sitting at the computer all day and not really doing much. Excuse me. And if that's something you do for your job, I'm totally not shading you. And if you can't help but like have to be at your computer, but these are people that chose to. They chose to just cheat people, hack people, use people's names to pay for things illegally, and spread a lot of like abuse around the world. So I don't know. I don't really feel bad about shading them on that. But a lot of them are way too out of shape, or have heart conditions now, or certain blood pressure conditions. I heard breathing, respiratory conditions that prevent them from like having sex parties anymore. Like they can't breathe through the entire act now because they've been doing this weird spell work, or attempting this spell work or disgusting spell work towards you for years now. And you could have even warned them about your ancestral protection, or your God powers, universe powers, or something that was granted to you, especially if you're psychic. Yeah, gargoyle, these people feel disgusting and hideous compared to you, or something like this. Like, they feel ugly. I look at this, it says ugly in like a really um, bigger font with an exclamation point. So these people feel like extremely ugly to go out in public for what they did to you. This could be like their really bad karma. They like wasted all of their time basically trying to make you feel ugly about yourself behind the scenes, paying lots of people, using, I heard, Bitcoin or some sort of like really illegal form of currency online, but now they're seen as selfish, not sorry, and nobody likes them. And they deserve to look this hideous and ugly because what happens on the inside comes out on the outside. Yeah, somebody's about to get into a car accident because they just got canceled. Somebody at YouTube could even be like trying to hack you, trying to make it so that people can't see about something going on that they're hiding. Or some sort of social media site. Doesn't have to be YouTube, it could even be Instagram, like trying to, like, you could notice that your photos are being like randomly reported when they're not inappropriate, or like something like this. False reporting. For some of you watching me, some of you could even be a celebrity watching me or about to watch this video once it's unblocked. Somebody feels like a fool because they've been totally canceled. All of them have been canceled in this group. Some of them don't even have a car to get around. Maybe they were responsible for the fact that you have no car in the past. This person lost their car because they kept driving around drunk and kept crashing it, giving it car issues. This person's currently drunk right now. This person could be a Leo or a Sagittarius here that this is happening to, and a Taurus. ASPCA, they could be known, they could have charges for animal abuse. These people in the past, like, how you know who they are? They're people that are not good with an animal or don't really care or neglect animals, or really so narcissistic, like, oh, it barks too much or something like this. What does this say? It's the original. It's the original. Get coupons. This could be, there could be somebody that tried to use old coupons to try to like get, I heard dog food, and it didn't work in this group. I don't know why. That's, they could like kidnap dogs so that they could have a better disguise, and like, I don't know why, but like, there's something that allows people with a dog to go to certain sex parties, I heard, in this town. Because like there's like dog grooming places, something about dog grooming chains or places where they do certain rituals at. Because it's like when you have a dog, it kind of allows you to have a membership to a whole secondary, like including animal medical, animal grooming, animal things like for your pet. It's not just you now, not just the regular hospital that you go to, and not just the regular, food places. You also have to get it for your pet. So there's something about how, like, when you have a pet in this group, it allows you some sort of membership to, I don't know what kind of town or freaky town you live in where they could do rituals behind closed doors. And this is kind of it, like it's like a swingers party almost. If it makes you feel better, these places do treat the animals really well though. Like they leave them waiting in a like, I heard, a doggy daycare room while they go, and it's kind of like leave your keys, and it's kind of like put your keys in the bowl type of party. Bugler. This person could be in the military, or somebody in the military who's like not really that high in rank or still just starting. Like they could be younger, or they could even be 32 or 23. Um, they're actually investigating this group of people. By this, okay, these people really don't want to see you go because there's something about how your money is connected to your location. No meds. There's a I heard there's up to like 7 people in this group left that mainly run this. The rest are hackers, but the 7 people that don't really touch computers and go out of their way to like mess with your car physically or do things that are physical, there's about 7 people left, and all of them should be on meds. Most of them should be on like some sort of like, I heard, like psychotic, antipsychotic medication, or like multiple, but like they're not. They could have even been already diagnosed, but they're not taking their meds. They're like taking drugs, and they're going around still trying to keep this weird scheme to either kill you or to get you to like leave this earth or just give up on yourself, but you're just not because you've been really rewarded. You're finding out soon that the universe constantly rewards you, and others do too through the universe. Um, I heard even through the government. Yeah, somebody is. Oh, this card's called Drown. Like, and this is like a really kind of like a sick torture where someone's head is like inside one of those water jugs, and it's like you can't take it off your head. It's like a nightmare. It's like somebody could be dealing with something like that, or that could be an actual form of torture, a way that they've killed somebody, putting their head inside of like a water jug. I'm sorry if this is graphic or unsettling, but it's like somebody is like drowning. Who's drowning? Somebody could pass away of drowning in this group. They've done so much to you, and these are things they're not used to because, like I said, a lot of them are just nerds behind a computer. Broken chain. It's somebody that you broke things off with, or like you not friends with anymore. You had no idea they were a hacker. Yeah, this person's having nightmares about what they did to you in the past. Can you tell me more about who this is? You could have pink hair or blue hair. Chase a bag. This is somebody that's always chasing a bag. They could be an earth sign or a water sign. They're always trying to start up something for business or like go to the places that'll pay them the most. Barista in reverse. This is someone who's never worked in food service. Or you could be somebody, and this is a confirmation, who's never worked in food service jobs before. And you don't gossip about people either at your workplaces all that much. Like, I don't know, like as much as other people do, or maybe you do, but there's always bad gossip about you everywhere you've worked in the past, and it could be because of this person you didn't know. Yeah, there's a siren outside. Black spot in reverse. They tried to curse you to the entire community and get you exiled, and now these people are the ones that are being kicked out secretly by secret societies. And I heard the devil, I heard the town. They're being kicked out of all their memberships. 10-10 on the views and the likes. So someone could definitely be passing away because of some sort of giant black spot or hole that became infected. I heard someone could even inject themselves with like meth or something like this, and it's leaving like a giant infection hole like on their like elbow. I really hate to see that. That's like really sad, but like yeah, it's like rotting away and leaving a black hole. They could, I don't know, they could be like close to having to amputate some sort of limb because of this. This person has like a really bad kid, or they were a really bad kid, like they have a history in juvenile hall. They could have like a little hot stuff tattoo or wear things with this character on it. Like I have some right here. This person could have long black hair and wear glasses like this. There's someone involved that just doesn't shut up at all. This person does witchcraft. Blah, 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 blah. They could be short and they could be really skinny. I hope that this is resonating for someone out there. But this person is like a bully whenever they take up in their addiction. And this person's like weirdly obsessed with you. Now this person's being stalked by the group that they tried to stalk you with. This person can't be found. Whoa, blood loss. Maybe this person could have, I don't know if this person passed away, or this group thought that this person passed away, but they didn't. They went to the hospital. Because I'm seeing the end of Kill Bill. And you know how, like, there's that lady that's the translator who's French, but she speaks, like, fluent Japanese? And then she ends up having her limbs cut off, and they thought she got, like, you know, you would have died by blood loss by now. But at the end of the movie, sorry if I'm spoiling anything, she basically says, like, you know, tell your friends. And picks up her body and just dumps her. I think she still has her legs though, or something like that, or her arm. I don't know what she chopped off, but she she dumps the translators lady, evil translator lady, down the the snowy hill towards the emergency room, and she still lives, and she lives to tell the boss like, yeah, she said to say this to you and that to you. So yeah, repo. This person's like getting their things repossessed as well. Whoever this person became an informant as well because this person fell in love with you. This could, like I said, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man that falls under these categories, depending on your story. But like this person's getting like their home repoed because a lot of the money and the checks are bouncing. And I heard the checks came from blood money and like trafficking money, and they're letting it. And this card says bald in reverse. This person could have used to be balding, but since they started to help you in the background, they're getting a lot of their health back. This person, like, I almost said wanted to meet you, but like they don't know if you would be really tired of like dealing with this anymore. Like if you would be fatigued, like if you would even be in the place to meet this person because of everything you've been through, you might not at all. But like I heard they switched up, they switched sides, they switched lanes. This person may even testify in court against these people. Like I don't know what I'm, something about a barista, like something about a coffee shop chain too. Like this person could have even worked for them and saw something they weren't supposed to. Yeah, a place with an unsecured security alarm. It's like a coffee shop, or it used to be a coffee shop. There's people that are broken in. It could belong to one of these people that you don't really know well, but it's in town. It could be, I heard like a Pete's Coffee or something like that. Yeah, these are people that are not part of your family, or none of these people are part of your family because this is the family lotus flower card in reverse. This is like a family tree. It's none of these people are blood related to you at all. But they tried to fudge the paperwork. A lot of these people are going to jail. I heard, including one of your exes that just wouldn't leave you alone. This person's going to jail in this whole scheme of things. They could be going right now. They could be slurring their words right now, just drunk, trying to cope with what they did to you with this group of people. These people are people who have never met you, but they all like had a big crush on you or something like this. And that's mainly how many of the people are left to help these people do the physical things to you. I heard like some of them are prostitutes, some of them are drug dealers that have now hid together or bunkered down someplace, depending on the gender or what's going on here. Traffickers. Because I heard Mean Girls, you just have a big lesbian crush on me, don't you? Like some of these people could be just the same gender as you and have like a crush on you, and they just won't admit it. Paranoia. These people are paranoid because they're afraid their real identity is going to accidentally come out through your gifts, or just by through your ancestors' protection, like accidentally revealing them, like making somebody trying to stalk you right behind you, like slip on a banana peel, and like their mask falls off on the way down. Even if they're people that don't know you, yeah, someone's getting jumped and it's not you, but it's on your behalf because there's people that around you that know more than you about this situation against you, where they try to put you in this position. They might like someone's trying to go to a bar that you used to frequent right now, and they're gonna lock the doors on this person and beat this person up. And I heard about half of those people are FBI agents or undercovers that have been in these groups just to catch them, just to see, like you could even know these people. Some of these people, like I heard some of them have a goatee or a ponytail or like long curly hair or something like this. Some of them could be like bikers or have a motorcycle. but like they change disguises or something like this. Like some of these people have been waiting to do this a long time to somebody because they knew if they were nice to you or a friend to you in the past, this could even be like a former coworker or somebody you don't really see very often or even a neighbor, but like they knew that like something about if they were nice to you, somebody from this group would come by and pay them off and try to get them to be your enemy, and that's why they are there. And now they're at this guy is going to go there right now to a bar that you used to go to with your friends or like were invited to a lot that you never went to, but it's like they're gonna know this. They know this person's location, and they know that they're gonna come in and try to pay someone to like whack you, you know, and they're gonna lock the doors and jump this person in some way. Yeah, this person's about to walk out with shitty pants or be pulled out on a stretcher because this person, whoever this is, that's about to pay some people, they are wanted for illegal exposure, like towards minors and towards like the public. I heard this person's about to shit themselves. This could be like an earth sign that has, yeah, right now they just shit themselves right now. This could be an earth sign that's like got like weird like stomach problems or always did. This person can wear like Skechers loafers or brown loafers. They could wear jeans and like t-shirts. They could also have like gel in their hair or like look like this. They could even also have like a little facial hair. Whoever this is somebody in this group that pays people or is sent to pay people to like go against you, and they're about to jump this person. Yeah, this is whoever this is. They wanted a fake raid done on your house, but now this person is about to get raided at their real residence. I heard it's by the beach. This person's trying to go and book a motel, but none of their cards are being accepted because they can't use Bitcoin or something. And they can't transfer it because it's, I heard it takes a while or something about it like tracing too much. Like it looks really suspicious. So they can't even book a motel or a hotel. And their cards won't accept it. Because none of them are, going to real jobs. Exile. This person's about to be exiled from your town or community. Whoever's the head of this person could be a pedophile. This person could be part of your family. This person could abuse LSD a lot or smoke LSD, inject it, or eat it. This person does everything with LSD. This person wants to trip you out. Maybe they could have tried to drug you before and you were too strong for it. You could have even had a mental breakdown, or somebody around you could have had a mental breakdown. This could even happen to your kid. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, this person is taken over by demons. They're like a slave to demons. This person's definitely scared of death. And this might come for them, but yeah, it's because this person messed with the plumbing or the water of some sort of shelter, some sort of place here. Public water. Could be even the water in your building. This could even be a landlord of some sort. But they messed with the water and did something disgusting about it, and they're getting caught. Yeah, whoever this person is, whenever this person's away from you, you could breathe. You could actually, like, have privacy, because this could be, like, a really creepy landlord that's, like, obsessed with watching you, like, through hidden cameras. I'm gonna go soon, because I kind of want to eat a snack. But somebody else in this group is stuck in another country. I heard another cunt. Stuck in another cunt and another cunt. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm probably gonna end this reading, by the way, with a little tobacco pipe hit. But leather couch, yeah, this person could be caught for like doing some sort of weird porn as well, and they're being blackmailed. And it's hidden camera footage, and it could be at someone's house, someone who has a black pleather couches. Could be like a really boxy building too, weird industrial kind of shaped building that's made as a house. Blackmail. This person's being blackmailed with that footage right now, but it might be too late. because these people can't travel, they can't find their passports, or there's something about how there's their fake passports and the real passport and they don't know which one to use. They're just stuck because it traces people that leave the country. Because this is my Clipper ship in reverse. In the meantime, you're going to be rewarded with a new beat in life. These people are slowly killing themselves off or running away and leaving you alone, one by one, where I heard 5 by 5, like at a time. And in this, as space opens up in your life and in your energy without being invaded, you're going to be rewarded with a new beat in your life, new money. I heard a new home. You're going to start loving your life. It's like everything you've wished for is finally going to start for you in the way that you like deserve. Give me more. Yeah, you're going to be constantly given more friends, more love in life. I heard more help. Oh, I felt a little emotional there. I don't usually feel emotional. But somebody could be really emotional watching me about this, like that struggle finally being over because you're doing your job for the universe by helping them investigate these people. I gotta eat soon. Oh. Yeah, but somebody's trap house is literally about to get raided because they're yelling too much about some baby mother drama. This is a trap house where they've done a lot of spiritual torture to you. This could even be your neighbors, where they were selling, I heard PCP, like zombie, PCP, LSD, and meth. Somebody in this group could be a nurse, or this could be a house where a nurse lives at your local hospital. Somebody who works at your local hospital where they could get ingredients for some of these things, or even like sedating drugs. I heard poisons that they've accidentally tested out on their own people. Forced in the closet. Someone's being forced to get out of the closet. It could be a man that refuses to admit he's gay and he's just jealous of you if you're a woman, or a man who is gay and has a huge crush on you if you're a man, and is like one of the people that leads this group that doesn't know you this well. This person's being forced to come out of the closet. They might have hacked him and looked at his porn history or looked at how he reacts when he looks at you. Whether if it's like, you're a woman, he's just like really angry and like it's really weird and tries to copy you, or if you're a man, then this man is like aroused to look at you, or like they're very like impressed by you, and they could like start to act a little gay and copy you, but like in a gay way. Gay, yeah, I don't know why I said a gay way. Like I don't know why that happened. That's really weird. But yeah, this group is getting like caught up. Hold on, I'm gonna pick a few more of these homemade oracles. Mid. Some of these people could be realizing that their drugs that they're making are kind of like of mid quality because of their nasty habits. I heard like their nasty living environment. It could be like covered in stains, there could be like a lot of bugs around. They could like, again, something about how they have the means to shower, but they're not. They're like too paranoid to go outside or go someplace where they can use one. Um, but they're not homeless. They're just too paranoid to go home because they know they're being investigated. Yeah, they wish they had a genie in the bottle, but really, the universe gave them a chance to start over and do the right thing by you. And now, because of that, they're losing all of their wishes. And like I said, things are being repossessed. Yeah, and part of their karma is also that you have to protect yourself from them while they lose everything. Stay away from me. Psst, with the little pepper spray. Yeah, because nobody cares. Nobody cared about you before, so now nobody cares about them and what they're dealing with. And it's no skin off your nose if you don't forgive them. Yeah, they're forced to take a seat, sit down, and be a bench warmer. Wow, somebody might try to burn a building down, or already did burn a building down, where there's like a lot of evidence, or the secret entrance, I heard, to some sort of tunnel system. Could be like a fake pig, like a fake cop, or somebody that like abused their power as a cop but never went to academy, or just kind of hacked their way to get in. They could be really out of shape. But this person is being forced to go blind or to not be able to see you through technology anymore. These people are all forced to like give up viewing you remotely, even if it's spiritually. Yeah, because they're gonna have to heal. They really need to heal. They could have like really huge craters in certain organs or certain wounds that really need to get tended to now. Because, like I said, a lot of these people are nerds. They might even be too lazy to go to the emergency room. Yeah, because somebody, I don't know, someone might suffer blunt force trauma because they owe some people a lot of money. I heard, especially for these fake drugs, they try to peddle out. They could have even tried to blame you for the fake drugs. Lie to people and say you're a dealer or something like that. Or yeah, like if they were to get caught by the police, like put your DNA on the things. From things they've stolen from you? That's really weird. Think about what you're going to do for the millions. Yeah, somebody could be Cambodian or wear a lot of blue or a lot of green. Uh, you're gonna, some of you guys, if you take this to court, you might become a millionaire, multi-millionaire from this. Or something that you're working on right now, if it's like a side hustle, you might end up making like millions through like donations, I heard, or millions through selling your products. I also heard you should try to make merch. That's a really random message for somebody. Um, yeah, because you're going to be moving to a place soon, U-Haul. So get your things together, pack up your things because you're going to be allowed really soon to move to a place where you can finally have peace and work on this business venture that you're thinking about or already trying to run or get off the ground. It could be a side hustle or a dream of yours. This could be given to you by the government or some sort of really serious institution. It could even be an institution that wants to study you or study like your writing or your works. Kuja, what is this behavior? Ganging up on somebody. This person's going to like get a bunch of people to annoyingly like gang up on somebody that's not you, but like somebody that tried to bully you in the past, or get this whole group to bully you until this person blows up and starts to act erratically. And this could be the authorities doing this to somebody, like uh, gang stalking. Okay, and then now I'm gonna finish the reading with how things are gonna go for you this week. Sorry guys, I gotta go soon. But how is the Jungle Collective's week gonna go? I'm just gonna finish off on some other notes. I hope that I'm like stuttering. I hope that reading went well and resonated for you. Sorry, the air quality here is getting really bad, so I gotta hurry up. Three of Pentacles. You guys might meet some new friends. Hold on. You might meet you might meet some new friends. Sorry, my neighbors like smoke really nasty crack near me and they plug up my nose and I can't I can't finish my Dragon's Den reading, so I might have to end it right here. Um, Sometimes people don't want like the truth about themselves to come out, and they feel like poisoning other people, you know? But you're gonna be celebrating or spending a lot of time with like your best friends. I heard like what you don't have maybe in physical means or material things are being made up in heart energy and love energy that come from like other people that really relate to you. Like maybe your friend might take you out, or you might take your friend out, like on a little outing. I heard like a boys' night, girls' night, whatever, um, where you're like just being taken care of. Like I heard like the kindness of others. You might be really surprised. There's people that like really love you a lot more than you actually like know. Aw. Two of Wands, you might be given like a choice that's very obvious. It could have to do with your career or your living situation. One's a really great choice, really fun, um, just really nice, and the other choice is just like obviously horrible. It's like, would you rather stab yourself in the eye or would you rather go on a trip to Hawaii? And it's like you're going to be faced with this obvious choice to make, and you're going to pick the right one, and this could happen this week. This choice is going to keep you safe and defended from certain people that don't want the best for you or don't want you to move on. You're going to also look very sexually attractive or very like physically attractive in some way, or to your liking. Like you could have your dream body this week. You could get closer to your goals, or maybe your fashion. Maybe you could have like a preference in fashion if you don't really care about like what your body looks like, and you could get closer to this look that you're trying to put off that's going to be really attractive to a lot of people. I heard even people in relationships, yikes. um, but like there's something about you that's going to be very like baddie this week. You're going to look like a baddie. Four of Pentacles. You're also going to be given a lot of chances to save your money, but maybe like this is saying that you're going to be in a position where you don't have to save your money. You might have like extra to go out. Yeah, there's like a revitalization of your life this week. So maybe you might go out, maybe you might go out for yourself and buy something nice for yourself, or take care of yourself this week, but I'm going to end the reading there. Um, if you would like to have a personal reading, sorry, hold on, let me move over here. If you would like to have a personal reading or book me for like a private little video made just for you, you could hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com. If you feel called to donate, like, I don't know, cigarette or soda, you could hit me up in my little links in the description here. Okay, I'm gonna go. Remember, you are important and you deserve love. Namaste.